Hi guys, DDK here, and this is another game from the Winter Shivers Cup. I think it's a loser bracket game, and we have Vamp1re against Dziku, also known as Dziku, and Vamp1re is playing on like 100 ping, I think, because he is American, and Dziku is Polish, or Dziku. I'm probably going to mix it up a lot. He used to call himself Dziku, and now it's Dziku, whatever. So I heard, or rather I read in the comments that this map was particularly good, so if I don't upload the rest of the series, which I may or may not, at least we have the best map from this series up. So let's get into this one, and the map is CPMA. And let's go. We have MVD. Oh yeah, MVD. Respect Vamp1re. Getting the red off the bat and getting the plasma kill and the yellow. So Dziku hasn't got a lot of armor to work with now, having just been obliterated after taking that yellow. And I think, yeah, Dziku just got the mega. So the next item is going to be the red, and Vamp1re is going to have to get himself on that. But look, Dziku, god damn it! I just call him Dziku. Dziku managed to get that and force the fight. Vamp1re with the superior stack and superior skills on 100 ping managed to win the day, and we have him trying to survive. Not going to happen. Dziku straight on him, and Vamp1re having to play on the back foot on these middle areas. Try not to die, because you don't want to start dying in CPM, especially on this map. The map's kind of small, and as we see, he was going for the yellow there, mistimed it slightly, and luckily for him though, he's managed to get the other yellow just as it spawned, and Dziku positioning himself on that red, and he takes the fight. He's so weak, 4 HP, doesn't want to go in. Wow. Oh, so close. It's almost survived. That was a pretty insane situation for Vamp1re to still go for that, but it actually worked out for him. And again, we have him playing on the back foot. He doesn't want to die. You can make frags so quickly on this map, spawn frags, that dying is horrible. And we have him playing for this next red, and here's the next fight. Red is up, Zeke going to get it, and Vamp1re needs to be careful. He's giving away frags here, and he's one frag down, but this could get a lot worse for him. As we see, he's on 1 HP and he's finally taken out by Dziku. Dziku will get that yellow armor, and he's going to be in a good position on for the next red, as long as he doesn't forget to position himself on time, and that's not the case. He realizes that, like, where Vamp1re is, and he goes for him. Dziku stumbling a bit, it seems, and unluckily for him, Vamp1re does spawn that red armor and gets the mega. So unfortunate for Dziku there that he wasn't able to get at least one of those. Going from the favorite, he's now back to being the underdog in this match, and Vamp1re does have 3 frags that he needs to make to tie this game up though, and Dziku is positioned on that red, and he does manage to take it. And you can't time items in, like we get a timer as the spectators, but the players in CPMA, they don't get timers. They get basically, what it will say for them is 7 colon XX, so they'll know what minute it is, but they won't know what the actual exact timing is, so they have to kind of guess when items are going to spawn. And Vamp1re managing to kill Dziku there, despite Dziku's red armor advantage, and he claims that red. So he's going to be looking to just maintain this position and see what he can, see if he can catch Dziku, and he does. Dziku tries to check through the teleport to see what's going on, and he actually manages to teleport Vamp1re there. Really unfortunate situation for Vamp1re, and he needs to now maintain his composure and just keep playing as he's been playing, because he's, so far his plays have been risky, but it's been working for him. So Vamp1re now again needs to run away, he needs to avoid Dziku now. Dziku trying desperately not to give away position, but to pressure at the same time. And Vamp1re got to be careful avoiding the Dziku there. Dziku managed to pass through without seeing him, So that's good news for Vamp1re. Vamp1re getting a rocket to the face there. A lot of damage from Dziku, not much return from Vamp1re. And he needs to get something, but he's trapped. But can Dziku take advantage of the situation and turn it into a frag? Vamp1re not really able to get anything right now. Dziku has absolutely everything, and he's left Vamp1re with nothing but 1 yellow, and he's done a lot of damage in the process. But 100-100 isn't too shabby. Vamp1re though, going for the mega. It's not going to be up for a while though. It's not going to be up for another 20 seconds. And Dziku though, wanting to get aggressive, goes for him, takes a lot of damage in the process. Was it worth it? Well, he got the frag and he extends his lead by 6 frags now, but he is pretty weak. He needs to get back onto these reds. I'd like it if he would slow his game down a little bit after making these frags and lay off the hyper aggression. But we got Mega should be up now, and there it is. Vamp1re grabbing that, missing the rocket jump and taking a rocket into the face for his troubles. Managing to return the favour, and Dziku getting that yellow, but look, he's just got 20 health left. And Vamp1re gets the frag. Vamp1re now, 4 frags, the difference. Trying to get to that red, but he doesn't make it in time, and Dziku kills him. Dziku's very weak, but the Mega should surely be up soon, and he gets the health bubbles as well. Dziku making a turnaround in the air there to try and deny that yellow, and successfully does so. Vamp1re, you're in trouble now. Let's switch over to Dziku. Dziku going for it again, this hyper aggressive playstyle that he's known for. Takes the yellow away. Vamp1re does get a red armor. Dziku has to be careful now. Dziku, a rocket to the face, and he's all of a sudden in a lot of trouble, and Vamp1re comes out with a frag there, making it a 6 frag difference. And 3 minutes 40 seconds left. Dziku gonna get killed again. Maybe. Okay, we'll switch back over to Vamp1re. He's the guy who's gonna make things happen. Gets the red. He's in full control now. He's got the best control that either player's had for the entire game at this point. Can he maintain it though? Dziku needs to make something happen. He's got to make some damage. He's got to hit some shots. He's got to punish Vamp1re for over aggressive play. But he misses the important rails, and Vamp1re doesn't miss. So Vamp1re now stringing together the frags he needs to make this comeback a reality. Vamp1re going for this mega. Oh, he decides to try and intercept Dziku, play sneaky. Dziku gonna try and find them, and he does in fact find them. Playing from a disadvantaged position there is Vamp1re, although he did have the advantage in stack, but now Dziku with that rocket switches things back over, and that shows you really the power of position. And Vamp1re needs to get this red, and it's not, well, he spawns it. Very, very lucky, fortunate circumstances for Vamp1re here. He's just playing it calm. Dziku doesn't know where he is, but he knows where Dziku is. Now he makes the noise, he goes for the shots. Dziku, what are you going to do? He's going to die. Gonna get bounced up by that amazing rocket and die. Those rockets, where you just get them right on the feet and they just bounce straight up in like this vertical line. It's so nice. Setting up yourself an easy shot, easy follow-up shot to finish the guy off. And Vamp1re, everything is going his way. 2 minutes left and he's tied the game up. Dziku needs to do something at this point. Like he's got what he's doing isn't working. Vamp1re is taking advantage, and Dziku needs to make sure that he can get something now. Vamp1re so stacked that he can't take this yellow unless he shoots rockets at himself or plasma, and so there we go, the rocket jump up. He's going to be looking to try and deny that yellow, but he's unable to do so. And Dziku on the lower levels trying to put some more damage onto Vamp1re. Vamp1re can't find the shots to put onto Dziku to try and finish him off, and he does manage to force his way onto that red, gets himself the position. Dziku not quite sure whether or not he could do the same, and he has to back off and play it carefully. Dziku now trying to look for those rail shots, and if he can manage to hit another 1 or 2, he's going to be definitely back into this game. And it's a tied game, there's 1 minute remaining, and hits a good rail from Dziku. The Mega picked up by Vamp1re. They're in an evenish situation here, and Vamp1re tries to take the close range fight, and Dziku hits the rail and backs off. Good position now for Dziku. But get that red, he gets the red. Vamp1re looking in a dire position, he gets the yellow, but he has no health at all. He has to play defensively, he's got to be, he can't possibly die, he can't afford to die, not even once with 30 seconds left and a tied game situation. He has to try and just play really kind of defensively and try to avoid the Dziku, make good reads, move in the gaps of the Dziku's control until he's ready to take a good fight. He gets the Mega, that's exactly what he needs. Now he's actually looking like he can take a fight with this other yellow pickup. Things aren't looking so bad for him anymore, but he's in a horrible position in this fight, and Dziku takes advantage of it, although he doesn't trade damage as he would have liked, and it was rather an even trade, and we got an overtime now. Oh, good rockets from Vamp1re. He manages to kill the Dziku, and now Dziku has to make something happen or he's going to be out of this game. Vamp1re, remarkable play on 100 MS. The anti-lag helping some, I'm sure, but you can't fix the rockets unless there's projectile anti-lag, which there is not. Taking this fight in the middle area, Dziku knows he's got to make something happen, even with a disadvantage, like an inefficient fight. He needs to make something happen and get some luck going for him. And it's not the case though, it seems, and Vamp1re gets the frag. Dziku not looking good. 4 frags behind. It seems as if he's more or less given up now. He's got a minute left to play with. He's got 4 frags to make. In CPM it's definitely possible. So let's see if Dziku can make it happen with this aggressive play. Here he comes, but no, gets pushed back by the grenades and insta-gibbed by the rel of Vamp1re. Good game from the two here. And Vamp1re is such a wonderful player to watch. I always try to tune in when Vamp1re is playing. He's just... He never really whines. He's not really a temperamental guy. He just gets on with it and he makes stuff happen. Even with this ping, he manages to hit fantastic shots and he manages to make it work. And there's a lot of playstyles which rely on having good ping, and I mean, for me, like, my playstyle totally relies on me being able to have really good rockets, and the rockets get crippled when you're on a higher ping. You have to adapt, and Vamp1re has shown us time and time again in the history of CPM that he is one of the best players at adapting to the situation at hand. So good game there. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring the rest of that series onto my channel, but I might do, so stay tuned for a variety of content and give me feedback, tell me what you want, and I'll try and fulfill your deepest desires. Okay, see you later.